Everyone talks about, once baby is here, how beautiful and wonderful and precious it is. And it is. Don't get me wrong, it totally is. But it's equal parts terrifying and stressful and overwhelming. The fourth trimester, it's called, or the first 3 months after baby is born, can be some of the most challenging, dark, scary, isolating times in a woman's entire life. You all know the story about my first baby, how we had a planned home birth end up as a C-section, and so my postpartum period with him was full of me trying to process my birth, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, right, to heal from that. And then with my second baby, the birth wasn't the problem. The birth was wonderful and very fulfilling and healing for me after my C-section. But the postpartum period was still full of anxiety and grief and guilt because this baby would not stop crying. That's right, Harvey cried for a solid 3 months, like tiny little breaks of happiness in there, but for the most part, he was miserable, which made me miserable. New motherhood is really, truly baptism by fire. There is no warming up to this. You give birth and then all of a sudden you're mom and you're the mama and you know best and it's all up to you. And that can be a lot to take on all at once. But I was here, I had no family around, my parents don't live nearby, and my husband had to go back to work and my baby would not stop crying. And I was all alone with him. I needed a freaking manual. I needed direction. I needed instructions. I needed protocols. I needed help. Even knowing everything that I knew. When you're in the thick of it, you're not working at the top of your game. Even as a second-time mom, it's a new person and you have a different experience as well because now you have another, a child that you're looking after as well as the newborn. So since I've been through it, since I've come out the other side 2 times, I have 3 tips that I want to give you today. Do not try to do it all. Do not try to do it perfectly, and do not try to do it alone. Do not try to do it all. There's just too much. The cooking, the cleaning, the groceries, the appointments, the self-care, the pet care, the visitors that are coming over. Not to mention the 24-hour job a day of, learning how to breastfeed, healing up after you've had your baby, bonding with the baby, and taking care of the baby. If you're trying to do it all and you're operating on way less sleep than you're used to, you are just gonna crash and burn. So just get used to the idea of letting things go off your plate, letting things slide, and going with the flow a little bit more because you can't do it perfectly. You don't know what to expect just yet, so just feel your way through it. Do not try to be perfect. Understand that parenting, especially an infant, is a skill that you will get better at. As a general rule, it's a great idea. It's very freeing to ditch the idea of being a perfect mom or a perfect partner or a perfect anything. Embrace your own uniqueness, your own quirks, your own gifts, what makes you you. And that is what will make you a cool mom, a unique mom, a different mom, the perfect mom for your baby. But even perfect moms can't do it alone. In this baby moon phase, there should be some alone time, right? Where you and your partner and your baby do get time to lay in bed together in the dark and just cuddle and snuggle and breastfeed and just enjoy these very, very new moments. But in general, you should have a support team. You should have a network that you can call on to help you out with the cooking and the cleaning and the appointments, or to come over and hang out with your baby while you shower. Showers become a form of meditation. They become such a huge treat. And so if someone can give you that, here's 30 minutes, go and have a hot shower, you will feel like a new woman. Because if you can have those 30 minutes in the shower to just regroup and wash off all the breast milk and the baby puke and the sweat and the BO and the grease, then you will have so much more bandwidth to deal with the healing and the breastfeeding and the bonding and all the baby care that comes with having a newborn. You'll just be so much more refreshed and you'll be able to be more present and positive with your little person. So because my personal postpartum periods were not my forte, I've been able to take what I learned from them and apply them to my business. So now they've become a bit of a professional forte. So that's why I've created this amazing free offer for you. It's called the Infant Crying Guide, 7 Reasons Newborns Cry and What to Do About It. It's very clearly laid out because I understand baby brain. You are not working at full capacity. Your lack of sleep, you've got all of your attention focused on this little person, and all you want to do is make them happy and have a positive time in this newborn phase. So if baby is crying and crying and crying and you've tried some things and you can't quite figure out what's going on, flip open this Infant Crying Guide and you will find the answer. I can practically guarantee it. To download the guide, you can just go to newmamamanual.com/crying guide. You just give me your name and email and I will give you all of the instructions. If you like this video, please be sure to actually like it, leave a comment, tag a mama friend, or share it on your page. I want to help you rock new motherhood. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you next time on Brammer's Baby Talk.